Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't get to miss out on any content I put out here. As a fellow female tech founder, I know how hard it is. It can be to generate consistent revenue. And trust me, I've been in your shoes and I know how frustrating it can be and how it feels. But today, I want to share with you the top reasons why female tech founders struggle with consistent revenue growth. And also, more importantly, I want to share with you the solutions that have worked for me and many other women in this industry that I'm talking about, the tech industry now. Reason number one is lack of clear revenue strategy. Oh my. Like I would say, most of us are victims of this particular one. One of the main reasons why female tech founders struggle with consistent revenue is they lack, a clear revenue strategy. And I'm also guilty of that because I've had my fair share. I've been there. Now, you might have a great product or service and you don't even know how to monetize it effectively. I remember when I first started out in my business, I had a great idea. And it was a fantastic one. But honestly, I had no idea of how to turn it into a profitable business. I was like a chicken running around with his head cut off. And you can imagine how that is. If you have an idea, you can drop it on the comment section. Let's have a conversation. But then I realized that I needed to take a step back and create a clear revenue strategy. I needed to identify my target market, create a pricing strategy, and also develop a sales plan. And that's exactly what I did. I took the time to create a clear revenue strategy and, it completely, when I mean completely, it completely transformed my business. No cap. Now, reason number two is ineffective team management. I just can't overstress this enough. Like, put a lot of grasp on this, really. Just imagine someone trying to manage multiple tasks at once. Are you Superman? You've got superpowers as a woman? Wow. I don't think you can survive that. You're gonna burn out. You will burn out. You're definitely gonna burn out. Now, another reason why female tech founders struggle with consistent revenue is that they are not managing their teams effectively. Are you managing your team effectively? Now, when you are building a startup, you wear many hats, but as your company grows, you need to learn how to delegate tasks. You need to learn how to manage your team effectively and efficiently. Now, I know I struggled with this. I can't say I'm an exemption. I was trying to do everything myself and I was burning out. Trust me. But then I realized that I needed to hire a team and delegate tasks. You can't be jack of all trade and master of none. And that's exactly what I did. I hired a team of talented individuals. I even went ahead to train. And I was able to delegate tasks to them. It was really scary at first because I find it difficult to trust people that much. But it completely transformed my business. Now let's go to reason number three. Poor time management. Hello? Poor time management? Who's not guilty of this, right? No, who's not? If you are guilty of this, I want you to give me your two thumbs up in the comment section like this. Poor time management is another major obstacle that prevents female tech founders from achieving consistent revenue generation and growth. When you are building a startup, there's a lot. There are always a million things to do. A lot is an understatement. But if you are not prioritizing tasks efficiently or effectively, you will find yourself wasting time on non-essential activities. I know. I struggled with this. I was working 12-hour days, 7 days a week. I was literally exhausted, stressed out. I was almost delusional and feeling like I was getting nowhere. I even got stuck. But then I realized that I needed to prioritize my tasks more effectively and efficiently. I needed to focus on high leverage, activities that drove revenue generation and revenue growth. And that's exactly what I did. I prioritized my tasks and I focused on high leverage activities. It completely transformed my business. Completely transformed my business. I had time for myself. I also had quality time with family. I was able to rejuvenate myself. I also was able to, enhance my personal development. And this is very important. You don't get what you don't have, right? So finally, many female tech founders struggle with consistent revenue growth because they lack adequate system and processes. When you are building a startup, you need to create systems, and not just any systems that can scale your business, systems that work. Yeah, I know I struggled with this too. You don't go there. Let me give you my gist. I was trying to manage everything manually and it was a nightmare. But then I realized that I needed to create systems and processes that would scale my business. And that's exactly what I did. I created systems, I created processes that streamlined my business and allowed my business to scale, to blossom, right? Now, what are the consequences of not addressing these issues that I have brought up on this video? If you don't address these issues, you might face serious consequences. You could struggle to make payroll, pay your bills, or even keep your business afloat. And that's a lot of work, a lot of pressure. I know, I faced these consequences actually. I was struggling to make ends meet, and I was also feeling like I was failing. I totally felt like a failure. Yeah, for real. But then I realized that I needed to take action. I needed to address these issues head on and create a plan to overcome these issues so that I don't have to keep continuing in this vicious cycle. I call them vicious cycle. Now, what's the solution? I want to give you a solution. Here's the good news. This solution is all about optimizing your remote team. You can create, a consistent and sustainable revenue stream. Remote team optimization involves creating systems, processes, and strategies that help you manage your team effectively, prioritize your tasks, and also help you with high leverage activities that drive revenue growth and revenue generation. Now, I want to tell you that I know it works because I've done it myself. I've built a remote team that is productive, efficient, and effective. I've also helped many other female tech founders do the same. By optimizing your remote team, you can create a more flexible and autonomous work environment. And this can lead to increased productivity and job satisfaction. You can also reduce your overhead costs, such as office space and utilities. And also, you can attract and retain top talent from all over the world, rather than just, being limited to a specific geographic location or keeping everything to yourself and burning out like you are micromanaging, right? Now, how do you get started with your remote team optimization? The first step is to identify your goals and objectives. What do you want to achieve with your remote team? If you have an answer, I would love you to drop it at the comment section below. The second step is to assess your current team and processes. What are your strengths and your weaknesses? What processes are working well? And what areas need improvements? You need to think about this. If you have answers, you can quickly drop them on the comment section. Let's have this conversation. Now, the third step is to create a plan to optimize your remote team. This may involve hiring new team members, implementing new processes and systems, and also providing training and support to your current remote team. Now, when it comes to remote team optimization, trust me, there are a number of mistakes, common mistakes to avoid. One of the biggest mistakes to avoid is not establishing clear communication channels. Not establishing communication channels? That's not good. Honestly, that's not good. Now, another mistake is not setting clear goals and objectives, and not providing adequate training and support to your team members. And a lot of businesses are at fault at this. Instead of training your team or retraining your team, you just want to sack and rehire. That's a lot of work. Like, trust me, you really don't need that. Now, I also want to share a success story with you. Now, one of my clients, she's a female tech founder. She was struggling to manage her remote team, and then she was feeling overwhelmed. She was stressed. Her team was not productive, and this really wore her out. Like, she was worn out emotionally, psychologically, business-wise, and all that. But after working with me, she was able to optimize her remote team and increase productivity by 50%. No cap. And she was also able to reduce her stress level and, felt more confident in her ability to manage her team. In conclusion, remote team optimization is a powerful way to create a consistent and sustainable revenue stream by identifying your goals and objectives, assessing your current team and processes, and creating a plan to optimize your remote team. You can set yourself up for success. If you really enjoyed this, I would love you to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to do that. And also, if you're ready to take your business to the next level, I invite you to join me for a tiny webinar. It's called Unlocking Your Revenue Potential with Remote Team Optimization. This intimate one-on-one webinar session will work together to identify your goals and objectives, assess your current team and processes, and create a personalized plan to optimize your remote team. Click the link below to secure your spot. Now, don't miss out on any of this opportunity to transform your business. Thanks again for watching. I look forward to helping you achieve your revenue goals. I remain Blessing Juwah-Adebayo. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our new content. See you in the next video. Peace out.